Message for Lunette the Clown! Says a character from a show that I've never seen. Hi, everybody. My name is Sid Magog, and I am the marshal for the spooky Halloween episode of Dice and Men. Ooh. I am dressed tonight in the spirit of All Hallows Eve as Major Bedhead from the Big Comfy Couch. Again, a show I had never seen.
I thought you were Pennywise the Clown.
Yes, I am Stephen King's Pennywise the Clown. Also known as It.
See, he was the original mock version.
So, to recap our previous adventure. Last time on Of Dice and Men, The Weird West, our friendly neighborhood con man, Cletus Jackson Jr., decided to go and take a bath at his hotel room. He ordered bottle service and was rudely interrupted by a farmhand at the local beef ranch that they had previously helped de-escalate a situation with the town's farmers. When he went to answer the door, the man attempted to gain forced entry into the room, and Cletus shouted for help. The hotel manager arrived, and Cletus snuck out the window as the two battled each other, returning with the sheriff to find the hotel manager's head had been caved in with said bottle of wine. Returning to the sheriff's office to seek shelter, they were attacked by a group of townsfolk who were behaving strangely, telling Cletus that he needed to serve. Meanwhile, the rest of the party, rushing from an encounter with these same plant body snatchers, came across fires burning in the town. They realized that these doppelgangers were burning the telegraph wires, cutting off communication to the outside world. And realizing that they may be under siege, the party reconvened for a needed night's rest before we resume at dawn, or whenever you guys wake up. Come on. There we go. So, you guys have awakened from your night's rest. Is there anything you guys need
I
to do?
go to the doctor immediately in the first thing in the morning. I'm like first in line because I know that there's events at night. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of patients. I want to get there first thing. I'm like waiting there for like a 490 graphics card, so I'm there early.
Okay. So we won't need to roleplay. It's gonna be $5.
There we go.
Give
Give me
you
five.
attempt to heal. So,
Can I give him extra so he can heal better?
Unfortunately, no. But you can. I will allow you to spend a penny to re-roll for him.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
So he's gonna
Hurt you
roll a
more.
penny.
Okay, you're spending one of your pennies.
Absolutely.
You got 2 wounds now.
Let's go.
Yeah, now practice.
Let's go. Let's go.
That is a 4. So you heal 1 wound.
Perfect. Let's go. All right.
So you had 2 wounds.
2 wounds. I
So
won't.
you're down to 1. So that's only a -2 to each.
Yep.
But your nose is still broken.
Okay. Can I heal again or no? Is that it? No more?
I'm gonna say that
That's fine.
It's limited.
Once a day, that's fine. Alright, so is that, because I did it twice, is that still $5 or $10?
No, because it was the same thing. You spent a penny to have it re-rolled.
Alright, $5, got it.
Is there anything anybody else wants to do in the interim?
I would like to go walk around town and get supplies for my, well, I guess ingredients to make dynamite, if possible.
We'll come back to that, because that might be difficult.
Okay.
Dynamite specifically might be very difficult.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, DJ?
I'd like to also get to a doctor.
Okay.
I got 1 wound.
Okay. $5. We'll
right.
say you went together. 4. So you heal that wound.
Oh, perfect.
Sorry, I just want to put up our our social medias.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you're doing or specifically?
So when I was watching the Twitch VOD, it cut off right when we got back to town and there was like chaos breaking out and like everyone could tell that the people there were suspicious, but I didn't see how any of that resolved. Did we end up getting into another fight with them?
So what ended up happening was that there was they left that group and went back to the sheriff's office, there was a angry mob of townsfolk that were forming outside the sheriff's office. Over the course of a long and very convoluted attempt to pacify the crowd was pacified into continuing to trust you guys to keep things safe for now. As long as you guys deliver on those promises. But things were hostile.
Okay. Yeah, we've come to the understanding that for some reason these doppelgangers, you called them replicants.
Replicants,
yeah.
what I've been calling them.
So we've discovered that they want him, and I think they want him for his magic.
Okay.
So that's why. So we're kind of like, we know that that's kind of like their goal. So we're just kind of keeping that in mind. We're not entirely sure what for, but I think they realized that once when he healed the plant.
And they were trying to use me as bait.
Yes.
To go, but we decided that I'm Jock, and that's Cletus over here.
I'm Cletus.
So
Jackson,
he's a pussy. He's a real man, and he would put his life on the line. But he's not a convincing liar, so no one really.
Yeah, I'm not good. Nobody believed me. Yeah.
But
so
anyway,
now we're back to square
that's
one.
what went down.
There was a big fire at one of the buildings, right?
It was the telegraph wire was at the post office was set on fire.
Okay.
Several of the telegraph wires were burned.
Yeah, we put out the fire. We just, but like.
Did we or didn't we just let them burn? Because there wasn't much we could do about it. But
it's like not like the house would have caught on fire if we.
It was the telegraph wires specifically.
Yes.
That were on.
So it's not like we'll be fine. Yeah, we wouldn't have like setting it on fire.
Which is the only way of sending a quick message. Now, any message outside of town has to be sent via horse messenger.
Can I go investigate like the burned building and see if there's anything suspicious?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a notice check for me.
Notice is 6. I'm gonna borrow one of these.
Go for it.
He's nuts.
You can. Oh, there you go. Well, 8.
So, other than the fact that the telegraph wires have been burned, specifically, which again sticks out to you as a military tactic, leading you to believe that these plant people are not just mindless drones. I mean, obviously they can think, but they're capable of more complex strategy than you thought.
Okay.
Initially, this is definitely a coordinated attack, and they picked specific telegraph wires outside of town to make it difficult to repair. That's about all you can gather from that.
Okay.
Going around town.
I guess I'll go put up. I'll head to the newspaper, I guess.
Okay.
And have them print out that there was an accident at the wire transfer place, and that like communications were going to
training accident.
So they'll put out a very they'll put out like a posters and stuff because the print of the newspaper is not for another. It's not until Monday. So they can put a story in, but to get it out immediately, they'd have to do like a oh god, what is it called?
Extra.
No, that's a British thing. There's a word for it. I can't remember what it's called, but they'll basically send out like a one-page story and print it. And
like a little like flyer sort of thing.
Do we? Would they know of a way to, like you said, horseback messaging? We should probably put out a message to neighboring towns. Is there any neighboring towns nearby to get support?
The closest town is Two Guns, and it's probably a 2-day ride.
There and back, or just there?
There and back.
All right, we should probably send someone there to do that. So.
It depends on who you trust to go.
Well, we trust someone right here, and his name's come in. Let's go. This is one person we're going to send.
What's up?
Sheriff Battle.
Welcome to the party.
Guys,
Seat right
How
over
are
there.
you?
What's going on?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. How are you?
great, chef.
So we're going to send Battle on horseback to let everyone know that we're in danger.
Yeah.
How are you?
I love this.
What's this?
The food.
Thank you so
Taquitos
much.
and pizza rolls.
Oh my
What?
god.
If you want to sit. Oh yeah, we can just sit that like right over here. That'd be great.
Right here.
Oh yeah. It would be off camera.
Do you wanna sit in this seat for a second and
That's not on
introduce
camera.
yourself?
Yeah, let's.
This is fine.
Perfect.
This is awesome.
All right.
This is awesome.
Well,
Yeah, we don't need to.
welcome.
Thank you. This is amazing.
So we're doing some.
First biggest fan, I'm sure. I am the biggest fan.
The battle is the one that we gave him a little shout out before,
Yeah,
so
he's
he's
an
always been
outright
supporting
It's
us.
not just DiGiorno's.
Yeah. So we're happy.
It's
to
not.
have you here.
And we'll let you do a little. I think imagine this. Do your business. So
At some point, maybe before we go to break or something.
Yeah.
But so where were we?
we want to send someone out on horseback to at least get a message out there.
I mean, who do you trust to send that message?
Me.
Deliver that message.
No, we need the main characters here.
Okay.
So
You want to split the party?
Yeah, we don't have any like deputy interns, right? Like no like page boys that are working.
Not really.
What about the guy that just came into town, Jack? Is he still around? Do we know if he's still alive? Did we see him in the group by any
You haven't
chance?
seen him. Do you trust? You want to ask a rando?
No, well, I mean, no, not really, but
I just think it's best if.
So here's the big question. I guess the only real NPC to trust is
Sheriff.
the sheriff. Do you guys think? that
I want
there
to
was
leave.
suspicion
Yeah, I want
that
him to leave.
That he was a doppelganger because there was suspicion.
Well, I'm gonna say this. If it was a doppelganger, he would easily be able to get him, and if they're his goal.
yeah, sending you out would be a bad
Yeah,
idea.
he would just say, "Hey, let's go. Me and this guy, me and Cletus are gonna go investigate something together," and then they have them all together. Like he's stupid, and doesn't realize he can do that.
Maybe.
But
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to you guys because I can have the sheriff go deliver. I mean, he was going to suggest the same thing. Maybe not him personally, but he's probably the most equipped to get back alive
yeah,
because he has a D10 in shooting with a D10.
I'd want to send the sheriff honestly.
Yeah, I don't know if we have much other choice.
And send him to try and get reinforcements help back with the town and let him know the problem. Like, yeah,
Okay.
I think that's what we want to do.
Sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Sure. So the sheriff will head out.
Try some of these.
Sure.
He's going to leave.
We'll rearrange this a little bit.
It's going to leave.
You're gonna put it towards the
You
middle.
want to put it in the middle? That's
Yeah.
probably a better idea.
Clint is acting sheriff.
Dang.
All according to plan. All right.
Right.
First order of business, we gotta have the memorial service for the Muckenfusses. We gotta have that.
That's true.
That is the number one priority.
Before, so hold on, because if you really want to do that, we can do that. You need to make dynamite. You need nitroglycerin.
Can I find that here in town?
Probably not.
What about the store, the nitroglycerin store?
Yes, that's probably your best bet. However, in this economy,
Oh, it's cheap. Yeah.
Not like-
it's a Thursday. They're closed on Thursdays.
yes, you're right. You're right. They're closed on Thursdays.
God.
On Thursday,
Yeah.
they go to church. They go to church. I'm going to ask you to roll thievery.
Okay, that is something I do not have.
So that's what you're gonna roll.
What is that?
D4 minus 2.
D4 minus 2. Okay.
Let's see if you can acquire some nitroglycerin.
Oh.
9 minus 2, 7.
7, so that's one success. I will say that you do manage to acquire some nitroglycerin.
Okay.
It's going to cost you $50.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys actually.
That's a
have
lot of money.
But I think I can spare it.
Okay.
Can we hang some of these?
I'll come get some. That's something.
I like how Sean and I have like real valuable jobs in the town, and we look like beggars compared to them.
This guy's like got like both incomes over here. This runner over here is like stealing money from everyone.
Yeah, Clarence has a Swiss bank account.
There's definitely stuff. Definitely some stuff. Now, I need you to make a repair roll. If you roll a critical failure, 2 1s, it explodes explodes.
Oh.
And I will roll damage.
All right. High stakes. Come on.
Oh!
6. 10.
10.
10. With a 10, that's 2 raises. I will say that you managed to construct 2 sticks of dynamite.
Okay. Fantastic. So that puts me at 4.
Expensive dynamite.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty good. Is there anything else anybody wants to do specifically, like maintenance-wise, or is there any before we dive into any serious role play or anything?
So, all right, we had the fire. Is it worth? I just want to know. Would it be worth looking at repairing those wires, the communication lines?
Might be.
Like-
It could be a long-term.
I would like to start that because
Operation.
that's probably something we would do. Like,
And
yes.
Really, the only guy in town who would know how to do that is the operator and you.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I was gonna say, could you tinker around with
So
it?
I would probably ask
Probably,
Jock to help out with that.
so go ahead.
So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go. I think this would be me and Jock, and if you want to go with you and Cletus.
Yeah.
So all right. So we'll split off right now. Me and Jock are probably gonna go investigate. I'll just be their support pretty much to if anyone gives him any truck problems because I've been there longer than him.
Well, it's up to him if he wants to try. You got to try to convince his character.
Hey, think we got to figure out these communication lines.
I
If
suppose
there's
so.
any hope, try figuring something out. So why don't you do your stuff right there? Give him a little fix up there. I'm sure you can do it.
Are you asking me to fix the communication towers?
I'm telling you to fix communication towers.
You don't have to tell me, Clint. I mean, I understand. We want the town to, we need to gain the trust of the people again. It's something I would want to do.
Okay. And
Guess I'll get to it.
and if it's goes well, I'll see if we can get you a little more raise than Cletus over there.
That would be great.
There you go.
Okay.
And it'll be something he doesn't know about, so any contract or anything you said,
That would
you won't be able to get any half of it. Yeah,
I would
it'll be
very
under the
much
table.
appreciate
Like
that.
he just won't know anything unless he might know out of character, but that doesn't fly in this. So,
This is true. This is
very
true.
true. He'll just kind of have to, not do anything about it.
Well, that's fine. I mean, money was never an issue for me anyway. But yeah, sure.
Bro, I wonder what
Sure,
that's
glad.
like. My $30.
Is there money? Might not be. Is there anything you would like to try to leverage? I know you have goals.
Got it. Yeah. What could I leverage out of client?
Well, there's somebody that you want to go talk to.
Yeah.
He is acting sheriff right now.
Good. I have a question for you. How much do you know about the woman that's in charge of the railways here in town?
Oh,
Miss
that is.
Agrita, I believe her name was.
Hang on, where is it?
So
That's not Wilhelmina Shane Munich. That's not her, right? Is that Wilhelmina Shane Munich or which
It
one?
is.
is it Carmilla?
It's
Carmel, right?
Carmilla Hardcore.
Well, she lives in the. I know you said there was the one town, right?
No, she lives here in town, just outside.
The big building, right?
mansion, yeah. And you've met her on a few occasions.
How'd she seem? I guess I don't know.
Very stuck up. Very. She's very reclusive. Plays cards very close to her chest.
And I know about she has accusations of being a witch, right?
Yes, you do, but it's not anything worth investigating. As
Right.
far worth spending resources
Yeah. Okay.
to do.
It's just
Now,
kind of this like crazy.
She's reclusive. She keeps. There are 4 other women that work for her that she keeps very close. They run a very tight knit circle. That nobody knows what they do, other than the fact that she is in charge of the railroad company. There are, at least here in town, there are situations that you and Duncan are not allowed to approach. Like if some shipments come through that railroad personnel only are
Okay.
allowed to handle, and although the sheriff doesn't like it, they pay everybody's salary here in town. So
So pretty much, it's kind of like I know her, but I don't ask too many questions because I'm not allowed to ask many questions. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what I would say back. I would say, what's your interest in her?
Well, I would very much like to meet her, have a conversation with her if that's possible. Do you think that's something
That
might
shouldn't be
able
a
to,
problem because I'm acting sheriff. I would just say we want to ask her a few questions about the incident.
It shouldn't be a problem, but it's not. You can't promise it.
Okay.
So it's not that big a deal, but it's like when you try to schedule a meeting with the boss. It's like I can't guarantee they're available, but I can put in a.
Tell you what, I'll do my best. We'll do it after this.
Okay. I would appreciate that.
All right, you got it.
All right.
So I would like you to roll a science roll for me first. This is to assess the damage and I will give you a +2 to the roll because the telegraph operator will assist you.
Awesome. That is a 5.
It is one success. The damage is pretty extensive, and it is to multiple telegraph wires here in town. You can surmise that they probably didn't just stop at these ones here in town. They probably did ones outside of town. You do know that they usually run along the railroad. They're usually next to the railroad for convenience sake.
All right.
That's about all you can get with that roll.
Okay.
But they can be repaired. Going to have to roll some serious high numbers because you have limited materials. This is extensive damage done, and there is limited materials.
Okay.
However,
You got this.
it's possible that Harcourt can provide materials because her company is in charge of building the railroad, and this is a railroad town. They are building the railroad to Dodge City now. And a lot of the people that live here in town, a lot of the men and some women, Black River employs women to work on the railroad. It's one of the few companies that do in this time. The people live here in town. They get carted off by train to the railroad, like the rail line, work there for weeks, and then come back into town. So most of the people who live here in town are the families of the railroad workers.
So you're saying we could use that aspect, like as leverage on her, to help her fix these issues. Like
It's
say,
possible.
so we can like say, hey, you want to fix these because we can't get message out, and you're going that for the
But you know
railroad
stuff about these railroads.
All right.
That probably he doesn't. So take with that what you will.
Okay.
So would he roll now to see if he can fix it all?
Now he's going to roll repair.
All right, let's go.
Good luck.
Use all your bennies.
if
All of
necessary.
Okay.
I will say, for the sake of
convenience.
convenience, that the sheriff doesn't leave until after this roll. Because if you fix them,
He doesn't really need to leave. That's true. Jeez.
All right, one more.
Yeah, one
All
more.
right, this will be the last one. I'm not gonna have you burn all your bennies.
Oh, well, one more.
All right, well.
Yeah, no.
roll every time.
I rolled.
The first time he rolled a
First time I rolled
5.
five.
Then he rolled 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 every time.
You kept the 5.
Yeah, I know, but you said I needed a big roll. I thought I needed bigger than that, but
You could have. A 4 is a success, so you could have fixed 1.
yeah.
Well, hey,
Carry on.
At least with this one, you didn't fix any, and you lost 3 bennies.
Hey, you have 1 benny left. This could be the one. This could be the one. No,
I think, as a gambling man inside of me, I'd say
I think this is the one.
Well, yeah, Jock isn't a gambling man, so
I say roll. I say do it, Justin.
Come on, Justin.
But hey, let's battle. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think we should do it.
Oh, let's go!
thanks, man. Sure. Alright, let me just use my last one there.
Yay!
Alright.
You're just waiting for this.
I hope he rolls like a 60.
I hope so. Here we go.
4! Oh, let's go!
Yeah, well, I got a 4.
So,
Well, no, add them together, right?
No.
No, okay, I got a 4 then. Yeah.
so the one at the post office, you are able to fix it. The reason that you're not able to fix additional ones is that you don't have the materials.
There we go.
But we can fix them at a later date. It's
Can
not
be
like
fixed at
they're...
a later time. They're not permanently destroyed.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Good job. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Just plus all your bennies.
So does the sheriff still have to leave?
If you guys want reinforcements, yes.
I would say yes, because we don't know what's there. I think that.
Yeah.
I think reinforcements are important. And plus, I don't know. I'm just gonna say this.
We need to find out if the reinforcements he's going to get are actually reinforcements for us.
But like, it's out of town, so I would imagine
Good
that
point.
they're not like.
We would hope.
Well, let me put it this way: if there was these replicants out of town, they want to cut the communication wires
That's true.
because they could have just had them communicating with other replicants.
That's true.
Think about it, like
So
so.
we
Yeah,
don't know how they communicate with each other.
They're a hive mind.
Yeah,
But
but
like-
mind, they can just.
Exactly, but I'm saying they could have done that. There's no need to say, hey, we can't let anyone else know about these replicants, because they could have replicants waiting on the end of the communication lines, and then we wouldn't know that they're talking to other replicants, and then it spreads, and then it gets infected. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Big brain.
Yeah.
Plus, I also think it'll be cool to kind of just rely on us and not the sheriff, not daddy, Plus, I like being in charge, acting.
Clint shoots the sheriff in the head.
I'm just saying, if he kind of falls on his way and he doesn't come back, I'm gonna increase our paychecks because I think it's kind of
My
bullshit that
first
the new
act
guys.
as sheriff will be to give myself a raise. I'm working hard.
Politician fashion. I love it. All right. I'm for it.
My
Okay.
second act as sheriff will be to declare myself the handsomest man in town.
No, that's third. Second is the Muckenfusses. That is second. All right.
Listen, if you want to do a celebration for the Muckenfusses, we can plan it.
I kind of. All right. I know it sounds crazy. I want to do it because town got pretty intense yesterday. I kind of want to feel like we should have morale. You have a little festival. Have a little bit candied apples,
Actually, not a bad idea.
Frozen
a little cotton
pizzas?
candy. Yeah, some of these delicious taquitos, which are awesome, by the way.
Thank you,
Sponsor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Straight from the border.
Old baked taquitos.
So
Awesome.
for
That's
that,
actually my rap name.
Old baked taquitos.
I think.
The black.
I know, I think that aspect, it might help just morale so the town does, because he did say last time that there was a level we were at, and it got to it didn't increase to what was the level? He said there was a 6 or something like that?
I told you it was a scale of 0 to 6, and you guys were at a 3.
Alright, I kind of
Can we dial that back?
That's why I want to
Is
have
that
this
something we
thing.
can do?
I want to have this
Okay.
thing down just to kind of see if we can go from 3 to 2.
All right.
I feel like 6 is doomsday. I'm going to bring that down a little bit.
Now here's the thing, I can't tell you if you do manage to dial it back.
That's fine.
But there will be indicators that you can infer that it has been dialed back.
So I would like to do
Yeah,
that.
very good. Very good.
That's why you're the acting sheriff. So, you make the good calls.
So my roll, I did a rollback a while ago, and it was the best roll I ever made about the memorial thing for the Muckenfusses that I rolled a 55 or something like that. Mm-hmm. Is that part of this, or is this a separate roll? Is that going to contribute to this all, or no? I wasn't sure.
I don't remember that, but I believe that happened because it's ridiculous enough that it happened.
That was the biggest roll I've ever made.
So here's what I will say.
Because I do want to have an event to kind of raise spirit and kind of honor them, have you can have a little stand up there.
Before we go to planning the Muckenfusses, is there anything anybody else wants to accomplish? Before we begin to discuss planning a memorial party.
It's a celebration of life.
So,
I'm in for it. I really
because
am.
I fixed the telegraph, do we still need to go talk to Harcourt? I mean, I'd still like to talk to her.
Oh,
Well, no, that
Means
was
that-
in addition.
Oh, okay.
Possible something that you would know is that the person that could acquire more materials to fix this is the manager of this branch of the railroad.
so we should probably try to talk
So
to
then,
her
if
first.
I get an audience with her, I can bring this up.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no guarantee.
Right. Okay.
We're just letting you know the person that might have the stuff.
Okay. Gotcha.
Can we try to do that first? Can I speak to?
What? You could. I'll help you out. Maybe invite her to your memorial.
There we go. All right.
But if you want to go talk to her, because it will have to be a role play encounter.
All right, so we're gonna say invite everyone in town to this memorial to raise spirits. You know, got a little tense yesterday. Everything's okay, and I feel like the town has had some success with getting rid of the Yonda gang.
Yeah.
Which is a mayor thing, and I kind of wanted to kind of remember, guys. Hey, it's okay. You know, we're there for you. You know, let's just. That's what I want to do, and I'm not going to be too late at night because of the prairie ticks. So it's going to kind of be like.
Well, in town there hasn't been a problem with prairie ticks.
Right, but I don't want it to be like at pitch dark. I want to have it start like 2 p.m. or something like that.
Well, parties are more fun at night. Maybe if it's a party.
Well, that's
or is it a memorial?
That's
service?
the after party.
Okay.
Memorial service after party.
So,
don't they call it a repass? That's a repass. Same difference though.
What kind of party is this?
So we're gonna go to the Silver Dollar Saloon and get ourselves a couple of kegs, a couple of beer things. We're gonna have.
And where in town are you holding it?
Center of town,
Well, the main thoroughfare?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just asking. I'm trying to figure
probably
out.
There.
What is this a street festival?
Yeah, street festival. That's what I want to go for.
Okay. So.
I don't want people to come outside. They can promote their businesses too, get more funds. A boom in the economy. It'd be great.
Yeah. Crack a fire hydrant.
Hey,
yeah.
Clint, what were the Muckenfuss's first names again?
Mister.
So I just figured we'd have to know that, right?
They're the family though. The wife was.
Did they ever make it into town?
We don't know.
We because we sent a message out to them.
Yes.
Like a day later.
We told them to come to the party. They've been waiting for this party for fucking weeks.
It's only been 4 days.
Well, I think you said that's how long it would take them to get there anyway. It would take them a long time to get into town anyway.
It wouldn't take, probably not 4 days, but it's not that quick.
All right.
It's Chad and Damon Muckenfuss.
There you go. Somebody wrote it down.
Thank you.
I knew Chad. I couldn't remember. I was gonna have to look up the son's name.
We gather here today in service of.
Oh no!
Save it. Save it for the actual
Also,
party.
as acting sheriff, I want to give Johnson a little goat badge.
Okay.
So he's going to be deputy.
Can he be an honorary deputy?
Yeah, he's honorary goat deputy.
Okay.
Johnson.
I'm also claiming him.
So you guys are doing what's at this event? Horseshoes and
Quates.
We're going to have cornhole.
you getting beer because you guys are gonna have to fund this thing.
Yep.
So
We're going to put in tax money.
okay, you can do that.
I'm a sheriff. I'm doing whatever I want.
You're gonna make
You're not the
the people in town pay for the party that they're going to.
You're the head cop. You're not the mayor.
Hey, I'm gonna explain. It's hey, the money, it just flows around. We want to keep that flow going. We can't let it all just stay in that. We have to keep going.
I'll tell you what. How about this?
Yeah.
While you're working on the telegraph wire, you two, we're gonna have to talk to the mayor about making this thing happen.
All right.
Do you want to go with them?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay around.
I actually know it because I don't want to be. I kind of want just them two going. Like I'm in there
and you'll go talk to Harcourt.
Yeah, I'll be with him. So let's let them have their two things.
He's working on the.
Yeah, I'll take the Harcourt.
That probably took all day.
Yeah. So all right, I'm gonna have them two go and do this. I don't want to be involved in that.
And don't forget to mention that I want to talk to her.
Yes, I'll be there. All right.
So you guys go to the mayor's office.
Okay.
His name is Jerry Sutherland.
How do you do, Mr. Mayor? Glad to see you on a fine evening such as this.
It's
Middle of the day.
2 o'clock actually.
10 a.m. But
I've been a little bit out of the loop the last couple sessions. I'm still kind of reoriented.
Sometimes it's a cloudy day. It's a cloudy day. Well, I suppose I can say that I'm a bit stressed with all this goings on, and it's my understanding that Mr. Fulton has decided that this was an appropriate time to leave town, so I'm a little bit jittery, if I might be honest. Maybe you could explain what's going on here to alleviate. Hello, sir. Sorry to be rude.
Cletus Jackson III.
Yes, we've met. Possibly alleviate my fears. Come inside. Come inside,
absolutely.
please. It's the interior of his house is. It looks like an old lady's house. It's like
Kinda what you're like now.
doilies and
Plastic
little,
on the furniture.
little ottomans. And it's like definitely like this dude is the mayor's a dweeb. He puts out like a little tea tray with like biscuits on it, and please help yourselves, and then starts pouring out tea. You notice there is not a bottle of booze in sight.
I'm gonna reach for a biscuit.
He doesn't stop you. Please help yourself.
Thank you for these lovely accommodations, Mr. Mayor. I can see why the people have elected you to be the face of accommodation around here.
Now, don't go sugarcoat me. Now,
Well, you know me a little too well, I guess.
let's get down to business.
Now, Mr. Mayor, you may have come aware of the Muckenfuss ranchers. They were prairie ranchers that were victims of an unfortunate accident out in the...
Now, wait a minute, son. Yes, I remember the Muckenfusses, and God rest their souls, but I think we're skipping up. There was a pretty big fire across town last night,
Right.
and I'd like to discuss your investigations into such.
Well, we're getting to the bottom of that now. We have one of our new deputy associates working on repairs. That's actually what the sheriff went out of town for, to, get us some backup in town and make sure that everything is secure and that we're not completely isolated out in this weird west.
Mr. Mayor, I just want to let you know you got nothing to be worried about, all right? We got fine men out there. They're working on the telegraph wires, going to get those things right back up. You guys are going to be able to make phone calls straight from your house. And then, right before that, we got any damage has already been assessed. We're already actively working to fix it up. Actually, damage is minimal to the townspeople. And on top of all of that, Mr. Mayor, like I said, we're trying to raise morale around town and are hosting events to do such.
So here's what we'll do. One of you can roll persuasion, +2 with a +2 because the other person's helping. Your role is an attempt to convince him to persuade him that things are going fine and to trust in you. Your role, because of the way you worded it, is a lie. You're trying to lie to him, and that things are going to be just okay, and there's a distinction between the two. So you guys decide which of you is rolling with a +2.
Okay. What is your persuasion?
I got an 8.
You have an 8? I also have an 8, so we're good.
Who's a better at rolling?
Well, is it better to
I
lie
think you
to
guys
him or
should
tell
have a
the
roll
truth?
off to determine who rolls.
Well, wouldn't it be better to tell the truth than to
discuss
lie?
it from a role. Who has a more vested interest in?
I think I should probably roll because
The mayor knows you.
yeah, and there's no. I mean, we are getting the situation under control, so we don't have to lie to him yet, right?
I don't think there's a reason to lie to him.
Exactly.
No, we're not really lying. I mean, it's kind of it's sprinkled in,
But that's why I'm
peppered.
Yeah. Whoever rolls still gets a +2.
All right, you go ahead and roll. Let me just see what
You got this.
Yeah.
Give my okay.
Was that a critical fail?
No.
That would have been awesome. He suddenly is like, hey, you want to see a magic trick?
Oh, there we go. That's a good one.
I rolled a
7 +
7
2.
plus 2, so 9.
Oh, that's
Cool.
2 successes. All right. I'll trust that you and your new recruits are doing everything you can to keep town safe. Now, you want to hold a memorial for the Muckenfusses.
Yes, sir. I believe that.
Seem pretty confident that we're secure enough to do something, so I can muster maybe $200 to fund this, but that's all I can. You know, and I can't go spending tax-paying money just on frivolities. But I can maybe swing $200, and God knows that these good working folks here could use some good cheer.
Now, I think that is an incredible idea, Mr. Mayor. And, you know, I feel like a festival such as this, I mean, you and I both know that things have been a little amiss around here lately, and the people started talking, and they're getting a little uneasy. We need events like this to really bring the town together and just show that, you know, we're all in this together, and there's peace and prosperity. And, you know, maybe we'll mention that while everyone's out enjoying themselves, that you had a major hand in these festivities. I know there are elections coming up.
Roll another persuasion. I'm gonna give you another +2.
Yeah, let's go! Oh, let's keep going, let's go! What is that? 13, 15.
15.
15.
Damn.
That's 3 raises.
Now that you mention it, maybe I might be able to swing $400.
That would be mighty generous of you, Mr.
If we keep it off the books. Of course.
Oh,
Now, I do have a question. There's not going to be any debauchery at this here festival.
not at
You
all.
know, I don't approve of drinking.
No, not at all, Mr.
The devil's
Sheriff.
drink, sir. The
Absolutely.
devil's breath, I tell you.
Nasty stuff.
At the end of the day, Mr. Mayor, we are deputies, and we will make sure.
So
that
I will say that because you rolled so high on that, I will allow you to do some word gymnastics to allow booze at this event. Because you rolled so high. But because he's his character, he doesn't drink for any reason, and he's totally against alcohol. The only place in alcohol that you can buy, the only place in town you can buy alcohol is the the Silver Dollar.
Is there only one tavern or is there multiple?
It's the only one.
Okay.
Because he's clamped down really hard on alcohol consumption.
Okay.
But you roll a 15, which is 3 successes. So I will. You do it however you want, but you can convince him to allow booze at this event.
Absolutely. You know, I understand where you're coming from with the booze, and you know, we're gonna make sure that things obviously don't get out of hand. I think that allowing maybe a small amount of alcohol would really liven up the festivities and maybe get the people spending a little bit of money and get some more tax money going around.
But Duncan, I gotta tell you, I don't like it. There's fights, there's womanizing, and there's cussing.
Damn straight.
And I don't want none of that involved in my town. And don't you dare cuss in this house. God bless my wife's soul that she has to live. He points over above the fireplace. She has to hear your sailor mouth.
I just imagine like this giant portrait of her with this tiny hair.
The big picture of a plain-looking woman above the fireplace. But he's not saying no. I'm just having fun role playing.
Yeah. You know, well,
You could jump in too and help if you wanted to. He already succeeded on the roll, so it's gonna happen. This is just for fun.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor. Listen, if you really want to get the people behind you, you got to get the people happy. And if they're happy and they see your face is attached to that happiness, guaranteed, 100%, the people are going to get behind you.
No fights, no womanizing, and no cussing.
That's right. You say it to him.
watch.
You say it to him.
All right. Gonna go get my Sunday best.
We're finally doing this. This is like the Avengers Endgame. It's finally paying off.
It's 10 years of
I just gotta say that was impressive. You got another $200 out of the mayor.
That was, yeah.
If you ever thought about running, because like I'm just saying.
So I
That's
was
pretty
like
impressive.
midterms. I had it written here. Do they have midterms?
He's like writing it down. He's like,
Midterm election. Duncan Walker for sheriff. You guys run against each other. It's of Dice and Men's Civil War.
Oh god.
So, success. Before we move on, Is there anything your two characters want to talk about, or I'll go over to Clint? I mean, you guys haven't had some time. Well, you guys did survive a gunfight with some guys who attacked the sheriff's office.
Right.
Wait, where's the goat?
Oh, he's man in the office.
Yeah, he's back at the office.
Oh.
Yeah, he's behind the desk. He's taking all the calls.
You don't have to, but if there's any, you guys, if it helps, when he came into town, he was a cowardly snake oil salesman.
Mm-hmm. Now I've risen.
And now he's...
And now he's a cowardly deputy.
To you,
Snake oil salesman.
you don't trust any lawman. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's...
You know, that was some mighty fine wordplay back there, Cletus.
Oh, no. I think yours was far more impressive.
Well, I guess I am learning from the best around here, huh?
Oh, you're just too kind. You're too kind.
You know, I may have underestimated you a little bit. You know, I still think you're a little bit of yellow belly, but hey, not everyone is meant for the front lines, and you've clearly got some talents that I've never seen before. So, you know, I think you're gonna fit in just nice around here.
You know, I think you are absolutely right. I am not one of those for the front line, but you know what? I'm glad that I have a place here in town, and I'd like to continue that.
Yeah, as long as we get out of this alive.
Oh, I'm
we
sure.
can stay as long as you like.
I'm sure we will. But I think you know, it will probably behoove us because we got this festival coming up real soon. You know, we probably should come up with a list of items that we need to get, and we don't want to, you know, lollygag around and potentially, waste a lot of much needed time. Plus, we should probably try to repair the town a little bit.
Absolutely.
If we're at it, just kind of spruce it up. But just saying, maybe we come up with an itemized list of what we need for said party. Maybe we just split the money right down the middle, and then me and you can go our separate ways and just kind of purchase what we need to get for the party.
I genuinely don't even know.
Well, take a second to think about it.
Wow. Oh my god.
So here would be my question. Is there even a shred that you believe in?
No.
Okay, so no roll will happen.
I'm just trying to think. So
Just imagine you saying, I'll take church decorations, come back, it's like construction paper, like raised. Like one strand done across one house. Like, yeah, that costs $200.
Crazy chain.
The highest quality.
I spared no expense.
now, when you say an itemized list, what sort of items were you thinking of for this occasion?
Well, we need certain drinks, we need certain foods, we need, decorations, we're doing lighting, it's going to be a costly event.
Now, for sure, but is this something where you need to personally take the money for, or do we just go to the business owners and, we maybe work out?
Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. If we go together and we go from business to business, before we know it, we would have ran out of time.
Okay, so we're going to be together the entire time.
No.
Okay, because that's what you said. I'm a little bit confused. I'm fine if I just want to make sure as a long-standing deputy of this town. I just want to make sure that everything is going into the right place.
I could tell. There's a little bit of lack of trust in you. I can see that. You know what? All right.
Very observant man.
Hey, listen, Duncan. I don't want to be one to, I want to be someone to earn your trust. Okay, especially because we're talking about longevity of the town itself.
Absolutely.
All right, that's all we're talking about. If I said, let's say after the fact, I gave you a receipt alongside with all the remaining change left over, we can, call it good. That way we make sure that the mayor's money is well spent, and any leftover goes back to the mayor for his campaign. And hey, you know what? I even throw on a bone for you. I'll let you be the one to get the money back to the mayor. That way, you can seem like the good guy. And
I should point out also that you don't have cash. You have credit.
True. We just have like a check, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
you have $400 worth of credit to the mayor, who will pay it.
Yeah. So, since this is your idea after all, and I don't want to take any credit from someone who is such a financial strategist like yourself.
That's a good word for it. That is a great word for it.
You know, why don't you talk to the mayor about this plan, and if he agrees to split the checks between the two of you, if he trusts you enough with the money, then, you know, I have no reason to doubt you either.
Duncan, I can't help but feel like we're kind of wasting a little bit of time even just going back to the mayor.
Well, I can't split the check. So we can't split the
ripping
money.
it up.
So we can go about this together, or we can go talk to the mayor.
Alright, we're already here at the mayor. Let's just go talk to him real quick.
Okay.
Let's just clear this up.
Yep.
Knock on the mayor's door. Oh, come, Brennan, I just put the biscuits away. Yes?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Mayor. Our newest deputy, Cletus Jackson, just had some ideas for the upcoming event that he wanted to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so, Mr. Mayor, I heard that we came to an agreement for the $400 and the credit.
Yeah, $400 credit, yes.
Yeah, so the only thing is, you know, time is of the essence, Mr. Mayor. I mean, it really is. And we figured we'd be able to work more effectively and efficiently if we just... It's same amount, you're not losing... Could we just get 2 separate checks, one for $200 each? And that way we can both split up the tasks involved with getting this, you know, whole festivities launched.
A what?
Split the checks.
Split the what?
Split the credit. Split...
Right, yeah, just give me the... what's a check?
What the hell did he give you?
He didn't give you anything. He just said credit for the mayor to pay for stuff. You need to collect receipts, and then he'll pay for it. Checks haven't been invented yet.
Oh man, we were just fooling. Oh my god.
Give me $200, please. I promise I'll be good.
So essentially,
wait.
you're gonna get receipts
What's...
and return them to the mayor, who will pay it, but it's not like immediately. Like, they know that the people in town know that the governing body is good for the money.
So you're not getting the money, you're getting the receipts. You're saying, hey, put on the credit, and then
put it on the mayor's
receipts
credit, and then
back.
How do they know how much credit we have?
They don't. It doesn't matter to the business owners.
so if you spend more than $400, that'll get back to the mayor. He'll
But
know.
he's gonna know.
He's gonna know.
I know. All right, no problem, Mr. Mayor. We'll be on our way. So as I was saying, Duncan, I think we could split it up.
I will
200
hang
person.
you. Okay.
I was gonna say, I was planning to 100% put all of this onto your character.
Just do not swindle the mayor.
I'm here for it. That was for comedy.
I can't believe he's gonna steal from the mayor.
That was for comedy. Do whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Your character is aware of the consequences of these crimes.
So, like I said, should we come up with a list as far as drinks, decorations, that sort of thing? What kind of people do we want? You know, special guests or anything along those lines?
Yeah, well,
Only Native Americans.
Special guests. Are there any musicians?
Yes,
in
let's
town?
invite the Native Americans. Yeah.
Not like professional musicians, but there are certainly people who sing in the church choir. There are people who play guitar.
You probably get the choir.
Washboard, probably, stuff like that.
we get like a guy like blowing on a jug with like
Yeah,
I'm sure there's tons of
that.
that.
Yeah, there's
like
definitely a guy
like
who's
a
up
prospector.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've never been much of a party planner, but
Well, I've
yeah,
traveled
I guess
around a
I'm
bunch of
willing
different
to-
towns. I've been to many different festivals. So
true.
for the Muckenfusses, but
I could say one thing that we're gonna want. We're gonna want to put a pretty hefty budget towards the booze, towards the drinks. We do. Trust me. So I say that we probably put about let's just call it $100 budget on the booze.
That's so much fucking booze.
Well, it should be not just booze, just drinks. Like
Yeah, booze, and drinks.
No, I like that. No, we're keeping it to what he just said. He did like that because I think that fits your character, and you would know. That's so much fucking booze.
that's like a.
Now,
You're pretty sure the saloon doesn't even have that much booze.
Jesus.
now I will say the mayor specifically asked to not have a ton of booze.
Well, yeah, you
I know
gotta
we're
remember.
obviously playing within the confines of what we can do here, but
Yeah, no. What I'm getting at is this is going to be a large gathering. We definitely don't. It's always better to be on the side of the surplus versus the deficit. Because imagine you get people liquored up a little bit and then you run out.
Oh.
That's worse than anything.
well, you have a fair point there, I guess.
All right, so I say $100 in booze.
You could offer a counter.
No, I want to see where this goes.
Okay.
I really want to see
I'm
where
not
this
in the
goes.
booth.
We'll say, how about restaurants, food, catering? What do we got in town?
Were there restaurants?
There's not the only real restaurant is the same saloon. Now it's not like restaurants exist, but they do not exist in the capacity that we have them today.
So it's just like things on
there's
sticks.
One other eatery in town. So what was probably going to happen is you guys are going to have to do a pig roast, which can be purchased from the butcher. Maybe have to do a couple of those.
Is the butcher still around?
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Which means the shop is still up for grabs, right?
He
How's
was
that
a
work?
doppelganger, yeah.
So maybe raid the
I say
butcher
then we
so
just go to where the butcher's place was, take a couple pigs, and I say we have ourselves a pig roast.
For free, just like take it.
He's not going to need them anymore.
God. Oh my god.
And plus, that's going to keep us under budget. Remember, we're going to keep the mayor happy.
I mean,
Why don't we
that
just
is
kill the
technically
bartender?
correct.
That's all free.
And then we just tell the mayor we spent the money and we walk away with $200 a piece.
What if we just leave?
We're gonna go to the next one and say, no, you don't understand. This is the mayor's credit.
No, I'm here for it.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't know. It's up to you. I don't know how we're going to pay for these pigs, and if, you know.
Well, no, I mean, we have the money. Well, I mean, we have $400.
Well, who are we going to pay the money to?
I'm sorry?
Isn't the butcher not there?
We don't know. We haven't gone there yet.
Yeah,
They probably have somebody else there.
I believe he may be dead, but
All right. Well, how about this? We're going to put a cap, $75 towards food.
okay. So we're spending more money on the liquor than we are on the food.
Also, you guys do know the farm is overrun with doppelgangers.
Yeah, I was just like, why do you like take the pigs and they're all doppelgangers?
Oh,
Yeah.
we have a
This is the
goat.
stuff you gotta think about.
Vegan pig roast.
Gonna have to eat the goat.
Yeah, we can cook the goat.
Oh my god, you're not touching my goat.
Yeah, we can't eat the
Not
goat.
Johnson.
We just cut them in half. Those be Johnson Johnson.
All right. So that brings us up to $175. We still got $225 that we can spare. What we're going to need is we're going to need live entertainment. So what I suggest we do is we go down to the local chapel. We talk to the pastor there, and what we can do is maybe raise up the choir, and we see if there's any local musicians in the area. Maybe they can bring out their stuff. Let's just say we throw $50 at them.
I think that's the best idea you've had so far.
$50, no, a lot. You know, well, it'd be probably for everyone there. Yeah.
And then that leaves us. We still got a decent amount of money, so we're gonna want decorations. So I say what we do is we put $50 towards. Hear me out. $50 towards repairing up the town. If we need planks or anything like that to cover up any holes or anything like that, or fire damage that may have sporadically happened throughout town.
There is quite a lot of damage around town.
So I say we put $50 towards just necessary repairs in the area that the festivities are going to take place. We'll predominantly focus on that area first.
Okay.
And then we'll take another $50 and we'll spend that towards decorating up the town and making it look nice. We want giant banners and that sort of thing.
All right. Yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea.
So with that being said, that brings it to a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. How about this? If you want to split it up, you can handle entertainment with the church, get the repair items, and do the banners, and I'll get the food and booze.
I think that sounds like a plan to me. And where does that add up to with the chicks?
And that's going to keep us under budget.
I'd like to hear that.
200, 300. That's going to leave us with $75 of wiggle room.
Ooh, that's quite a lot of wiggle room.
That sure is.
He'll be very happy to hear that.
That's right. All right.
Okay. So, who wants to go first before we do the more serious? We're gonna get to you. I feel like that's more serious.
More serious?
Yeah. No, serious as in tone, not in like dire need of help. Who wants to go first?
I'll go to the church. I guess
Okay.
ask about the choir.
So easy enough. The pastor is always there. His name is Wayne Atkinson.
Father Atkinson, how are you doing today?
So he's a rather short African American man with a glass eye. You can't really tell that it's glass, but the fact that it doesn't roll, it lets you know that it's glass.
Gotcha.
So if you didn't know that it was glass, you'd be like, why is this dude not looking at me? And he's in there. He kind of has a bit of a limp. You know that you've talked to him before. He did fight in the war. He got shot. He got shot through the leg, so he limps. Oh, how are you, family? Welcome to the church. God bless.
How you doing, Father Atkinson? It's a great day to see you today.
It's always a wonderful day. Always a wonderful day here in Black Horse. All right. How you doing, family? Good to see you.
Well, you're just a blessing on my day, Father.
That's a blessing today. You gotta love your life. You gotta love your life. What can I do for you, young man? What can I do for you?
Now, Father, you've always been a very generous individual, spreading the gospel and the love of the Lord.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We wanted to have you may have heard of the Muckenfusses. Chad and Damon unfortunately lost their lives a couple days ago in an unfortunate accident.
No, forgive me, Father in heaven. Yes, sir. I remember. I heard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't worry, I'll take the bullet for that one.
You were good, man. You
Just
really
get shot from the sky.
You're dead. We wanted to have a celebration of life for these young men, and so I was wondering if maybe some of the choir members, had some free time, if they would be willing to show up for the festivities and maybe preach the word to these people, raise their spirits.
Got to celebrate life. You got to celebrate life. You're happy to help. Happy to help, family. Happy to help.
I love to hear that, Father. Thank you so much.
What are we doing? Where do we? I gotta prepare the song.
What? Is it some? When is it?
It hasn't been decided. So
Okay.
if you could. Now this is the fun part. You guys have not talked about it.
The date is still up in the air, Father, but you'll have plenty of notice in order to make sure that everything is prepared for the festivities.
Can't wait. Wonderful to spread the word of God. Thank you so much, family.
God bless you, Father.
Thank you. God bless you. Hey, celebrate your life. Have a good one, family. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, easily enough to To church people, the church choir is just people who live in town. So
Cool. After that, it was just repair materials, and what else did you have me?
Like banners and that sort of decorations and stuff.
Okay, that kind of stuff would be at like the general store, right?
yeah, go ahead and roll. Let's say go ahead and roll trade for me.
Okay. Do I have trade? I still roll a wild die.
Yeah.
even on-
Yes.
Okay.
D4 -2. The wild die is also -2.
I got a 2. Oh, I'll spend a penny.
Okay.
Actually, can someone hand me 3 pennies? Or 2?
I'll
I
pay
guess.
you 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once again, you got this.
Justin, let me get some of those tequilas.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, yeah, they're super good.
I got you.
Got him?
Starting to get a little hungry. Family.
I rolled an 8.
Here, I'm gonna kick that.
Oh, you're
That's actually been the character that I've been most excited to roleplay.
I gotta say, that was a pretty impressive rendition of a black preacher. That was very impressive.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
I don't know how to think about it.
No, it was pretty good. It was
I'm trying to
accurate.
like hide it. I rolled an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Easy enough to do. And how much did you budget for?
$50. Wait, what's this for?
For both.
Oh, 50 each.
50 each. Also, you managed to do it in 75.
All right, awesome. So we have that's going to leave us with $100 left over with our current budget.
Well, that was the reason I didn't have you roleplay because this is going to take up most of your day.
Yeah, I figured that's fine.
Yeah. And you're talking to many different people.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going where?
I'm gonna go to the tavern.
Okay. It's Benny and his brother Colehouse in there as usual. Still fairly early morning, so not many people in here. Colehouse has not started playing the piano yet. You enter.
Walk up to the bartender.
It's the younger brother, Benny. He's kind of got eyes that are too big for his face. Bald headed.
Well, good morning, Benny.
Mr. Jackson, on the rocks?
Save the rocks this
Okay,
time.
all right.
You know, I'm a changed man.
Well, I'm sorry if our services have changed your tastes, but
Well, I just like it cleaner, a little neater.
I understand.
But anyway, I've come here with business. Yes, big business too.
Big business.
That's right. We're gonna have to muster up pretty much everything you've got almost. We're gonna have to put it all on. We're gonna be working on all. They don't know what cylinders are. We're gonna have to. You know, we
started to
we
learn.
just. We're gonna have to put the horse into fourth gear. You know, if you kind of catch my drift. Anyway.
Sure, fine. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
He's from out of town. You gotta.
Yeah, way out of town.
So Benny.
Yeah, she's a gold digger. Way out of town. Go ahead, sorry.
We're gonna need about, let's just call it 7 barrels of beer. And we're gonna need an additional 5 barrels of wine.
I don't have much in the way of wine. 7 barrels.
How about hard liquor? You got
I got
whiskey.
bottles, plenty of bottles of whiskey. Okay, I probably got on hand at the moment. I think I got 15 cases of whiskey and 4 barrels of beer. But that's too much for what I can muster. I maybe have 2 cases of wine total.
Now I know every good tavern, they got something, they got their reserves down in the cellar that they usually don't give for the open public.
Sure, but that's not full cases and barrels. I've got bottles of tequila. I've got.
How many bottles? Tequila, we're talking.
Why you need to know? Go ahead and roll persuasion. Actually, this wouldn't be persuasion. Roll trade. You're asking about his private stocks and booze.
Well, I'll spend a penny for that.
Okay. God, we're getting a huge fight.
Yeah, you have like 5.
I've got 8
pennies.
pennies. Oh, also, you guys.
Oh no!
Oh, awesome.
Thank God! I thought that was a double one.
No.
I think, you know what, I'm just gonna accept the failure.
Well, you can take that penny back because for that role play you guys did together, give you both pennies.
Hell yeah.
I'll take it. Thank you, man.
What'd you roll?
0.
Okay. I can't give you my privates.
Understandable.
Can't give you my private reserves. However, if you're good for the money, I'd be happy to give you all the whiskey and all the barrels of beer I got.
Alright, so how much are we talking? Did we get an itemized...
4 barrels of beer
Alright, we got 4 barrels.
and what did I say? 15
15 cases of whiskey?
15 cases of whiskey, which are 6 bottles of whiskey per.
Does he know what this is for, or are you just saying, I need
Yeah, you
this?
never really told him what it was for.
Just in case you didn't know, we are going to be throwing some sort of like a memorial and festivities in town here. That's what all these requests are for.
Well, I'm certain that a man of your talents could muster up some home brew from around town. Now, of course, the mayor has ordinance against such things, but that doesn't stop people from making their own.
You know where I could go to maybe ascertain some of this homebrew?
You could ask around town.
Well, I'm asking you personally.
And you get nothing from me.
Oh, no.
Fair enough. How much is this going to come to?
For all of it,
For all that.
you failed on the trade.
That's just for the private reserves.
Are you going to also
Yeah,
have
but-
non-alcoholic stuff? Because you didn't ask about that at all.
Are we just serving booze?
Apparently.
Well, there's water. From
True.
Yeah, you got the well.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah.
the well. Go get your water.
I'll say, it's gonna be $65.
And we are doing a bulk deal.
We ain't.
I'm taking it the whole lot. Maybe, can we just do 60? An even 60.
You are taking it all. Everything I got.
Yep.
Which means that my customers, my regular customers, get nothing.
Okay.
$65.
Fair enough.
I do have to
65.
run a business.
Fantastic. We got ourselves a deal.
Shake hands. Got your booze, $65.
Perfect. Thank you.
Sorry, if you failure on the train, if you had succeeded, it would have been discounted to the price. But
I had to take what I got.
Can't win them all.
Gotta roll better.
Just roll better. Or when you level up, take trade as one of your skills.
So, I guess where would be the first place to start? There's nobody in the bar? Or in the
No,
tavern?
there's a couple guys in the bar.
Do I know any of them?
If you want to just run the streets, that you might find something, I will ask you to roll thievery for me. This is to find people who are homebrewing booze illegally.
That's only going to be a 1.
Yeah, I'm not able to secure any additional booze. Alright.
What about not booze? You don't have anything not booze.
Where the hell do you go to get not booze?
Somebody, yeah.
Maybe ask about that. You have so much
We've got
booze.
cider. Non-alcoholic cider.
Where would you go for that?
General store, probably.
Alright, we'll go to the general store.
Okay. Yeah, general store, easy enough to get cider. They probably have themselves probably an additional 4 barrels. Gonna cost $30 for the 4 barrels.
There you go.
Alright, that's an additional 30 you said. Alright. And then I'd like to go
You
to
can also make lemonade too. Lemonade is a thing.
mixes with whiskey. Yeah, let's go get some lemonade.
Well, no, it's not like a regular made thing. Also, iced tea is something you can make in this time.
Oh, iced
Well,
tea.
wouldn't be iced. It would just be like
Tea.
room temperature tea, but certainly it's something that people drink. So it could be acquired in the same spot. The ingredients to make it. I would say to make enough for the party, I'm gonna put all that at $20.
Yeah, so an additional. Okay.
Yeah, additional 20.
For lemonade and tea?
All of the ingredients to make the tea and all the ingredients to make lemonade for everybody in town. This is a population of 2,000.
And for lemonade ingredients, you said that is 20.
Yes.
Alright, perfect.
Last thing that needs to be secured is food.
Food,
And
yeah.
then entertainment, right?
Oh, you already got entertainment.
Okay.
That's
Oh, that's right.
required,
That was one of the
so-
things you were. Okay, so we'll put that in the cost.
So yeah, I want to go to the butcher's.
Okay. You arrive at the butcher shop. Familiar building to you. What do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. The door swings open, and instantly the smell of rotting meat.
Oh.
Can't just like peek in. What do I see?
Well, in the behind the counter where he does all the butchering, there is several hanging what looks to be either lamb or deer, you're not sure, and 2 halves of pig that have rotted. Obviously somebody hasn't been working on them overnight. And that's just what you see initially.
I think you gotta go.
Well, on that note, I'm turning around.
You don't want to check the back?
Nope, I'm good. I'm going to turn around. Are there any live pigs around the butcher's place?
Around back, there are 2 pigs in pens back there. Look like they haven't been fed in a while, so they're a bit thin.
Oh, you gotta go feed them. Gotta get some pigs.
Oh God.
There's tons of meat in there you can feed them.
I'd like to.
Rotten meat.
My brother.
Hey, pigs will eat anything.
They eat it.
Yeah.
They're disgusting, foul beasts.
God.
But bacon comes
Where
first.
is this?
You want to hear a really sad story about pigs?
Mm-hmm.
At the
Oh, no.
butcher at the slaughterhouse at work, you can slaughter a pig right next to another pig, and it will instantly start drinking the blood of the other.
That's not
That's-
nice.
They don't.
Oh.
They don't care. They have no feelings.
Oh,
That's awesome.
it's very Halloween.
It's kind of metal.
Yeah, that's rad.
I think that if you got killed, I'd probably just like lick up your blood a little bit. I wouldn't like it.
Well, you want my powers. That's
Yeah, absolutely.
I would too. That's
Yeah.
why I would.
Please, one at a time.
Who's not condoning that? That's weird. It's too creepy.
We don't condone cannibalism on this stream.
That's too creepy.
If
But,
necessary, we do.
Desperate times, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you guys, like if you're in the Himalayas and like it's you or them.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna survive. I get that.
I say go for it.
hey,
But I don't condone
ribs are
it.
ribs, no matter how you cook them.
I don't.
Except the way McDonald's does.
No,
McRib,
this is-
Well, we don't talk about McRibs.
I condemn
Ribs are
cannibalism if there are other options.
Can we get the McRib for the?
It's a good outlook.
Get some
Good
McRibs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, McRib.
The
Get a
McRib is back.
McDonald's.
It's not sponsored.
But no, is it in Black
We're
Horse?
sponsored by Battle.
Yeah, wait, can we get Battle to make the food for the event? Where's Battle on this?
He could be a traveling, food vendor that just stumbled into town.
He's
They
thinking
dropped
of,
off his wares.
He's thinking about it.
If Battle will come on and play himself.
Yeah!
Do it.
Wow.
I think we should. I think let's.
Yeah.
Oh, we had
Battle will
a.
come on and play himself. I will allow it.
Let's get some bar. Hey, you want to take my seat real quick? Get up here. Let's do it.
No, he's gonna DM.
Oh, okay.
And I will assist you. It's up to you if you want to do it or not.
Yeah.
Want to do it?
Yeah.
It'll be
All right.
Get back in first.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Oh.
Yes.
I'll do it in my costume.
Oh.
Oh, he's getting a costume. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
I like.
It's a gimp suit.
I'll go get mine.
Just unzip to speak every time.
So what do you guys want to do in the meantime while he's doing?
Well,
Well, am I able to get these pigs?
You can steal them.
Yeah.
you gotta feed them. Bring it back to the sheriff's office with the gun.
Just have a full zoo.
Oh my god, you have your own petting farm.
watching. So
Yeah, I
you
want
just
to
have
take
to
the two.
open the pen and take them.
Yeah, I'm taking the 2 pigs.
I would need you to roll writing to see if you can.
Ride the pigs?
No, but writing.
It's like animal handling.
Can you use your spell to see if you can like talk to them and get them to?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Speak language. I'm gonna cast speak language on the pigs. Because
Okay.
I did with the goat.
Yeah.
You know, I can.
And now it's doable, yeah.
Fucking Dr. Doolittle over here.
All right.
And you're gonna convince them to come back.
Yes. Take it.
I fucking love it. Hey, brothers.
Where's Pa? Oh, nice.
Ooh. 8.
Okay, spend your power points.
All right.
Does anything happen on a raise? I want to check. Speak language. This is so
stupid.
dark.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Give me 1 second. I gotta check something. Divination. Speak language starts with an S.
That's good.
Thank you.
A raise on the arcane skill roll allows the user to use and understand slang and dialect.
Okay. Sure.
So I walk up to the pigs and I open up and said,
Please, I'm so hungry. Haven't eaten in days.
pigs, listen. I know you're hungry, right? I'm gonna lead you guys to the land of milk and honey. You just gotta follow me, okay? We gotta get you out of this place, okay?
He's the chosen one. Please, brother, lead the way.
Look, follow me. Say no more.
Starving pigs back to the sheriff's office. And do what with them?
Put them in the pen, in the jail cell, and then I'm gonna see if there's any food around.
Nothing to eat in there.
Oh, hold on.
So hungry.
I'm getting you the food right now. What do you guys eat anything? So
I'll eat anything. If you died, I need you. I would also.
Oh my god.
We can't kill this pig anymore.
okay.
Too good of a character.
I'm gonna throw 1 day of my trail rations out at them.
Okay, they do fucking devour.
Nice.
All right,
day? So that's a lot of trail runs, right?
Oh,
a day worth of trail rations.
so that would be. Yeah, I mean that's
'Cause-
all you
'cause-
do for a day. Yeah.
Because you have the feed for the horses too, right? Aren't the horses stabled nearby?
You have horse feed, yeah.
Yeah. So I would imagine that's in the sheriff's office, or
The horse feed would be probably kept out back. Yeah.
okay, so you could probably get some of that too. I would just imagine that you would know about that too. 'Cause-
Oh yeah, I didn't know where I could get food from. So
Whatever you can to pump them up.
yeah.
You
So I'm
can't
gonna.
plump up a pig over the course of like.
No, I know that.
I mean, they're not emaciated. They just haven't eaten in probably like 2 days.
So
Also, I don't want to be around when they eventually get slaughtered if I can understand them still. So,
Who's going to slaughter these pigs?
we can't. No one is.
Dale.
well, you guys don't know this. None of you guys know that I told
We'll
you.
just wait till
That's
Dale
a good
gets
point.
back
Duncan, you would
eventually.
know how to slaughter a pig.
I would know how to slaughter
But-
it.
You worked on a ranch.
All right.
Like this pig.
But
You don't know this.
I don't know. Yeah. That's the great tragedy of this whole thing.
I will say, as you put the pigs in the pen,
Feed
them. You go outside, and suddenly, approaching down the thoroughfare, you see a cart that on the side, emblazoned in hand painted text that says "Battle Bites," and on the riding the horse and riding the carriage with the reins is a very muscular man with a light African American skin complexion, with his hair trimmed very close back. He's going right past the sheriff's office, obviously just come into town.
I'm gonna run out there.
Okay, flag him down.
I'm gonna try and flag this man
What
down.
do you say?
Battle bites.
Come on in, brother. I will help you. But you're taking the seat of the dungeon master for a minute.
Ah, yeah.
Welcome back over the stream.
Yes, welcome to the stream.
You want to?
Well, like everybody else. I'm not drinking. Cool. All right. I'm in town.
So yeah, you're on your cart with your horses, and this guy has just run up to flag you down.
Hey, sir.
Whoa.
Come on. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, hello. What kind of You run some sort of business?
Oh, I run a meat business, like cheese, meat, bread, grains. You name it, I got it. Barbecues, funerals, festivals, I do it all.
Wait a minute, whoa. You're just the man I'm looking for then.
I heard that once or twice today.
All right, Mr. What's your
Said that
name?
once or twice today.
What's your name?
Battle.
Mr. Boy, I'm Cletus Jackson III, and I'm a deputy in this here town. So I want to first and foremost, I want to welcome you to it, and second and foremost, I want to say, I think we could utilize your services within the next coming days, and there'd be a sizable chunk and a sizable fee that you could charge, and we would be able to deliver upon you said proceeds for your services and your goods. Do you cook yourself?
Oh, I do all the cooking.
Oh, that's
I'll
fantastic.
cook my horse if the price is right.
That's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, fantastic. Well, let's see. We got a party of about 2,000 people.
2,000.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of money.
A lot of money, and
It's a lot of horse.
and on top of that, I got 2 live fresh pigs that we could throw in, and maybe we can cook them up and do it, the old barbecue style, the way that you can do it.
Throwing a dinner, you have a deal. Invite me for the festival, you have a deal.
Absolutely. I would see it no other way.
2,000 people, I'll do it for $350. We
are getting a couple of the pigs, some of the meat that you're going to be serving. Let's see. Hold on one second. I just got to go through my coffers real quick. Okay.
You're doing great. I love it.
All right. Any chance we could do the whole lot for about 125?
125. Let's see the nature of these pigs that we were trying to pawn off on me.
Oh yeah, they're in great shape.
Yeah,
They're down at the sheriff's office.
Which is right behind you.
They're right behind me. Hey,
Let's
come
go.
on.
I will say that this is around the time you are stopping in on the things that you're doing today.
No.
So these are the pigs that we've. Oh my God! Can I still understand these pigs?
Oh no, you sacred!
And they're in ecstasy over the horse feed that they're eating.
Okay.
Oh, brother! This is a If they could rub their nipples, they would. This is about the time that you enter as well, and you see the cart is stopped outside, and you hear his voice on the inside. You walk in and also see Mr. Battle there as well.
Well, long time no see, Mr. Battle. What brings you into town today?
Oh, I'm trying to pawn off some meat for some change.
Oh, aren't we all?
Oh, yeah.
Well, hey, gentlemen, you know what? Our guests here, our honored guests here, are kind of making a little bit of a rambunctious noise out there. So we're gonna go ahead and let them feast and do their thing, while we go ahead and just step outside. And I said we can continue talking about our festivities, things that we've come up with.
Okay. All right.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna go outside.
Go outside.
Yeah.
Onto the front porch area.
Yeah, just kind of out of ear.
Yeah.
Reach.
You can't hear the pigs.
Ear shot of the pigs.
Where the people know where the pigs can't hear him.
And they can't hear me. That's
Sure.
Right, of course.
Yeah, so the pigs, the nature of the pigs, there's about 2 days worth of good bacon on these pigs, worth about $25. So I can knock you down to $3.25, and that's being generous on my end for a 2-day pig bacon worth of pig.
okay.
You throw in a cow, and knock it down to $3.15.
So if you could throw in a cow,
Okay.
that could feed many people. You probably could knock $50.
Maybe like $2.75.
Yeah.
So how much you have? 275.
What do you have left?
Well, let's see. That's a good question. Hold on, let me just talk to my.
Lights
my
provides only the finest of catering.
I understand. Hey, how much
Only
do you
brown
get all your
eggs.
dog stuff done?
Oh, I came far under budget.
Far
Brown
under
eggs,
budget,
brown
you said? What? How much did you spend?
I spent it was 50 for the materials and the decorations. Was that total or each?
It was, I would have said it would have been each.
Okay.
50 each.
So that was 100, and then whatever budget we had for the entertainment was
About 50.
So you spent budget.
So 150, yeah.
All right.
So you have $50 extra.
215 plus 50. 265. That leaves us left over with $135. All right, sir. I'm gonna be frank. This town has been through a little bit of a riff-raff lately, and we're a people of unity, and I think all the brothers and the sisters, they can get together and just have one good night. And I know you're gonna be on your travels, and I don't know how to tell you this, but the next town, I don't know where you're trying to go. Next town's real far, and the stuff that you got in your cart, I don't know if it's gonna make it to that point. And I don't want to see you get to the point where you got unusable goods. So how about this? We can maybe come to somewhat of an agreement here. Our budget is a little tight. We can do about $250.
So, you're in the Dungeon Master's seat. You can ask for him to roll dice and see if he succeeds or not. That sounds like a persuasion check to me, but it could also be trade. Those are two skills. So you decide as the Dungeon Master and as Battle.
Yeah, let's do persuasion. I can be persuaded.
Oh, here we go.
All right, we got 8.
So 8 means he got 2 successes. So that means we got to give him a little extra because he got 2 successes. But I leave that for you to decide what that little extra is.
Extra.
A little bit extra. He succeeded, so that means we give him his price, give him the money, we give him a little extra.
Free dessert.
Ooh.
Free pound cake, chocolate pudding.
Sounds most excellent. 250?
250. Throw in 25 extra, I'll be security. He said it was a dangerous town. He said it was a rough town.
No. It was outside town. I think you serve better as a guest.
He opens his coat, there's a double barrel shotgun.
We shake on it.
Yeah, just kitchen knives.
We shake on the 250.
There we go.
All right.
Nice.
Alright.
So then we're all set, right?
Good battle round.
Nice job, man. Nice job.
That was really good.
That was a good job.
That was really
That was
good.
fun.
I'm so scared.
You did great.
That was great. Excellent.
Hey, you sure you haven't done this before?
No, never.
Oh, okay.
I only know not to read the comments.
Maybe he'll be a reoccurring character, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah.
If we're lucky. Now, I think it's time for us to go to our more serious role-playing encounter, having secured everything necessary for the party. And then you two, I don't know if you guys want to text each other or write notes, but figure out when this is happening.
Okay.
You're going to talk to Miss Harcourt.
So I'm walking up to the big house.
Before you do that,
Oh.
arrival, I need you to roll a fear check with a -1.
Don't I get an advantage on fear
You
checks?
get a free reroll.
I do not.
So a fear check is a spirit roll.
Spirit is D8. This is my first roll today, so give me a
This
second.
is something that your character's pretty good at, so I'm certain you'll succeed.
What day is it supposed to be today?
It is, I'd have to check the exact calendar. I think it is April the 15th.
Okay.
I
9.
believe it is a Friday.
Friday? Okay.
9.
9, that is a success. That's with the -1?
-1 for.
There is a
Oh, yes,
-1.
8 now. 8.
Okay, that is 2 successes. So, you approach the outside of the mansion. Nessa, you will find this description familiar.
Okay. He's not with me though, right?
He's not, but the mansion is always eerie. Its contours seem to twist in unnatural ways. Not like literally, but looking at it, the whole building always seems to loom much taller than it actually is. The trees in this area have the tendency of grasping hands. And they're kind of dead and not taken care of as well as you would expect somebody with that much money to possess. The air here is always, it just feels chilly and windy, no matter even if it's a sunny day. And it is an overcast day today. In fact, it's been overcast probably for as long as you can remember these past few weeks.
Oof, I don't like that.
But you're a battle-hardened veteran, and buildings don't scare you, and spooky trees don't scare you.
I'm not afraid of no tree.
So, you approach the gates, which are, as you know, are almost always unlocked.
Yeah, I go by the tree and I flip it off with my one good hand, like, fuck you, tree. And I walk up to the front door and I give it, is there a knocker?
There are two huge brass knockers.
I ignore it and I kick the door with my foot because I'm too good for that knocker.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how not scared I am of this place.
You kick the door.
And now I knock on the door.
So the reason that nobody likes it is because the door thumped once. And like, if my door thumped once, I would go, "What the fuck was that?" And then I would go back to the door opens, and a woman who you recognize as not Miss Harcourt, Wilhelmina. You recognize this woman.
Wilhelmina Shane Munich, right?
Yes. She answers the door. She's wearing a black blouse with a white apron over top. It's very fine attire, but it's definitely helps attire.
Right.
But she opens the door.
Mm-hmm. Good evening.
Good evening. How may I assist you?
Just wanted to know if I would be able to speak with, oh God, what's your name? I just had it written down.
Carmela Harcourt.
Carmela Harcourt. Where is it? I just want to know.
Carmela Victoria Rose Harcourt.
I had it written down somewhere. Oh, maybe it's this because I ripped this front one off. This is for my notes.
Gun? With a big question mark.
What the fuck?
Just bigger than anything. It's just written gun.
It must have been important.
It had to have been important to something.
Yeah, Victoria Rose Harcourt. It's right here. I just want to know if I would be able to speak with Victoria Rose Harcourt.
The mistress is in. Do you have an appointment?
I do not, but just with the, I'm sure you're aware about the events that have happened in town. There's some...
I'm afraid we don't keep ourselves concerned with the events that happen in town. That is what you are paid to concern with.
That's very fair. But with the impact they'll have to the railroad, I think that you might want to have a quick conversation with me. It shouldn't take too long.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, I don't think I have persuasion.
You have intimidation. I think everybody has persuasion though. I think that's a...
Yeah, I have just intimidation, not persuasion though. So I'm going to be this is going to be -2.
Wait, you don't...
No, you have D4.
Yeah, I thought everybody
It's a
has
natural.
a D4.
Oh, I'm cool and
So
didn't read.
it's D4, just not -2.
I can't read. I don't need to. Look at this. Bum. Wow.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. -1, so that is a 10.
What is the -1 for?
I've broken news.
Oh, yes! Oh, fear check would have been -2. Doesn't matter. You still succeeded with a 7.
No, why would it be -2?
Because there's another -1 involved.
Oh, okay. All right.
Very well. Come inside.
Thank you
I
very
will see
much.
if the mistress is available.
Won't take too long.
You enter into a spacious foyer, decorated in like purple fabric runners along the wall, dried, like I don't know what they're called, but like dried reeds and stuff in vases. Very well kept house, very clean. However, there is just a very eerie feeling in the whole place. The whole place it's spooky. Ooh, spooky Halloween.
Good for the Halloween episode.
Yes, indeed.
She heads up the stairs.
I wait. By the front door,
wait
right?
in the foyer. Hat off, I'm assuming, because you're
Yes.
indoors. You're not waiting too long before at the top of the staircase, almost silently, a woman in her 50s or 60s, very close-cropped, graying salt pepper hair. Like,
Have I seen her before?
Yes, you have.
Okay, just making sure.
Very close cut hair. A pair of glasses perched on her nose. Wrinkles. She's aging woman. She is wearing a very high collared dark green dress. However, the sleeves are rather short. And it also has kind of a train that goes down the back.
Okay. I'm looking up on her.
Yeah, she's looking at you. Good evening.
Good evening, Miss Harcourt. Miss or Mrs. Actually, would I know this?
It is Miss.
Miss Harcourt.
Mrs.
Good evening. Sorry to take so much time. I'll be just but a moment. I'm coming on account of two things. First one is, I'm sure you're aware of the incident that happened last night with the telephone wires, causing communications to be cut from our town.
Yes, I'm not aware of the details. However, I have noticed that my personal communications have been cut.
That is correct, and it seems like it... Sorry, continue.
We were going to inquire with you very shortly, but my attention was called elsewhere. I am assuming that you are handling it.
We are. We're looking into repairs right now, but I'm assuming that as he was doing it, like I would have noticed. He said that it would require a lot of.
So we're doing a lot of time jumping right now.
I know it requires like more.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let me rephrase. I was there at the site as they were trying to repair some of the towers, and the damage is quite extensive. Seems to be done internally, and it's done to multiple wires. And the materials required for repairs will be quite extensive. And considering how this would affect the railroad's communications as well, I was hoping that you would be able to assist with the materials needed for these repairs. We'll be able to get them done, but with your assistance, we'll be able to expedite the process significantly.
Roll persuasion -2.
Ooh, -2. So that's a -3 altogether?
No, total -2.
Because I'm a wound too.
You
So.
have a wound, and there's another thing that's including a minus.
Oh, but I can't know that, can I?
No, you cannot. Also, Justin, does this alleviate your suspicions?
Nice. Bonus,
Not
bonus,
really.
bonus.
Okay.
I mean,
9. 9.
What sort of materials would be required?
All right.
It's not my concern if the families in town can't send whatever you all talk about. I'm only concerned with completing the railroad to Dodge.
Well, yes, and it seems that for that you would need the telephone wires fixed, and in order to fix your
I
problem,
do not require the telephone wire. You'll fix them eventually. That's what I pay you people for.
right? But the materials would help expedite the process.
Who is responsible for this?
We're looking into that ourselves. There's people in town, but I
And
don't.
who is responsible for repairing them?
I guess we are in town as well.
You have no specific individuals who are handling the repairs.
We have the. Sorry. It's I don't know the other guy's name, but it's one of our deputies' name is Jacques Cyrus, as well as someone else. I don't know his name. Can we give him a name?
She's not concerned with the other name, but you say Jacques Cyrus.
Can I roll a notice check on that? Or?
Yeah, no, could you repeat that?
His new deputy in town, his name is Jacques Cyrus. He actually says he would like to speak with you.
I would very much like to speak with Mr. Cyrus.
Well, we're actually having a event coming up shortly, and that will be a perfect time in town. If you so much happen to want to come out. Be free drinks, free food. Yes, festivities in town. I'm sure you hear all about it. And then you could have your talk with Jacques Cyrus there. He will be available, and he is he's looking forward to discussing with you.
You did roll a success on that pursuit.
I rolled a 9. That's a 2.
Yeah,
So
2 raises.
You rolled a 7.
No, 9. Mine. I actually rolled an 11, so that's a 9.
Oh, so it was an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. When is this event?
I'm sure you hear all about it in town. Should be in the next couple of days.
Excellent. Tell Mr. LaCroix, Mr. Cyrus, that I shall be in touch.
Very good. You said you want to talk to her.
Yeah, I did. And I thought it was pretty badass of you to make her come to me. I appreciate that, but damn. damn. Oh my god.
Very well. We'll be in touch. I'm like thinking I did a good
You
thing.
don't know any of that.
So I'm probably
No,
going...
I don't.
Because that stuck out to you, right?
LaCroix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
So can I go and talk to going back with him?
Sure.
Okay.
If you want, you can all meet up now. It's probably getting late.
Oh, so I guess I'll go back to the sheriff's office.
Yeah,
then.
it's up to you. You want to talk to him alone, or are you okay with them talking out?
Well, would I be coming as he's still repairing? Like, what time is it when I'm done?
He's probably going to be working most of the day on this.
Okay, so
until it gets dark.
So
probably.
if it's not dark, I'm gonna go back and meet with him, see how he's coming along.
Okay, you see that he's up on a ladder with the other guy who I could name, but I'm just not interested in looking up my list of names. Holding the ladder for him while he's up there tinkering with, like, putting wires back in place. The whole thing is burnt to shit.
So he doesn't see me. I'm coming at him. I'm gonna go say, Mr. LaCroix, and see if he has any reaction.
Roll an athletics check.
Oh my god.
This guy, if it's a 1, that guy's dead, isn't he?
No, but he would take a wound.
Oh, there you go.
That would be a 9. You said, are there any minuses?
There are no. No. If there's,
So it's a 9. I got a 9.
he stops working.
Mm-hmm.
No other noticeable reaction.
Okay. Does he react anything to that?
That's it. His reaction is he stops.
Does he? He doesn't look around at all, or does
Nope, he stops. He does exactly what he rolled 2 raises on his athletics check, so whatever he does is what
he?
he
Do I
does.
notice him tense up at all, or anything, or like?
Would you notice he tense it?
No, because I'm looking like I'm thinking of what my next, move would be.
So-
Like, I'm working and then I just,
So there's a pause, and that's it. That's the only reaction.
Is that weird at all, or does he react to that?
How weird would you think somebody pausing?
Well, I said LaCroix. If that's not his name, he doesn't do anything.
So he's paused and isn't doing anything.
Okay, but he said he stopped working, so I just wanted that's.
Yeah, but I could just be looking at my work that I've done.
Okay.
That doesn't necessarily mean I stopped.
But
because
he's
you
paused.
said it. Yeah.
The level. So from your perspective, you're looking up at him. He's up a ladder. He's working. You shout, "Mr. LaCroix," and he pauses in his work.
Okay.
That's what happens.
And I look at him, I was like, "Is that you? Are you Mr. LaCroix?"
Sure.
What?
No, that's fair. Sure.
I look down. Oh, Clint, is that you? I'm sorry. What are you saying? I can't hear you.
Had a little conversation with Victoria Rose Harcourt.
Oh, you had a conversation with her?
Yes.
Ah, did you tell her I was interested in speaking with her?
She's going to come see you at the party.
You got her to come see me?
Yeah, she's very much looking forward to meeting you, but she did say a weird name.
A weird name?
Mr. LaCroix.
LaCroix, you say?
Yes. Something you're not telling us, kid?
Are you assuming that I know somebody by the name of LaCroix?
I'm
met a few
assuming that
people.
the name LaCroix is very interesting
Is it?
to her, and it has something to do with you.
Oh, it makes you think it has something to do with me.
I'm going to start shaking the ladder in intimidation.
Okay, roll intimidation. This is a contested check. I would like you to roll athletics.
yeah,
as a
okay.
contested check.
Jeez.
I don't want to kill him. I'm just trying to like.
No, I'm with it. I'm with it. I love it.
Oh, you're so fucked. You are so fucked.
This is with a -4 because it's a two-handed.
Oh my god.
Oh, still fine.
Okay,
10.
10.
I got a 2.
So you're up there, and he starts. He pushes the guy out of the way. The nameless guy. Hey, and he starts.
Clint, calm down. Jesus, man, let me come down first.
Hey, I'm saying you better tell me what's going on. I thought we were friends.
We are friends. Why are you trying to kill me?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to help you out here. It's hard with one hand.
Just stop. Let me come down, and we will talk. I start climbing down the ladder.
Okay. You knew I was going to do it to you eventually.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
That's awesome. The guy's like, what the fuck? Well, I gotta take.
Now, are you walking away? from
Yeah.
this to a private spot to talk to him? Okay.
So I'm make sure nobody is in earshot. Now, Clint, you said we were friends, right?
We
Did
are.
you mean that?
Yes.
So what I'm about to tell you, you can't repeat to anyone else.
Okay.
Okay?
Could I ask you guys to speak up, like stage?
Oh, yeah.
stuff?
Yes.
So I'm going to have to ask you not to repeat what you're about to hear to anyone else. Okay?
Sounds good.
Alright. Jacques Cyrus is the name that I use when I'm out in public. My family name is LaCroix. But I don't like using my family name for reasons that you don't need to trouble yourself with right now. But if you're telling me that this hardcore lady specifically used that name, it could mean that this town might be in a little more trouble than we initially thought.
This town might be in the middle of more trouble?
It's possible.
What does that mean?
That means that when I have this conversation with this Miss Hardcore, I would like for you to be present. Maybe not in the... Well, I would like you to be in the general area in case I need backup. Would you be willing to do that?
I would, but I would very much appreciate it if next time I go talking to someone, you let me know if I'm about to put this down into a whole shitstorm.
So,
Being honest, I didn't know she knew who I
I was
was.
about to say, yeah,
That is a surprise to me as well.
Fair. All right, you have me. I'll back you up.
I would very much appreciate it.
But most important thing, don't ruin this party. This means a lot to me. I've been thinking about the Muckenfusses for a long time, and they deserve this. Honestly, they really do. Like whatever shit's going on with the railroad. That means nothing. Like this party is the main objective right now.
Very well, Clint. I will do my best not to ruin the
Clint
party.
says that with a bit more gravel in his voice.
Yeah.
I will do my best to ensure that this party goes
for
on
good
the-
God-fearing Christian folk. Like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Gotta have a party for the
But no, and more tone, what he's gonna say, if anything's gonna go wrong, this party was meant to raise morale of the people. You saw what they got the other night, how rowdy they got and how hostile they got. If any violence breaks out during this event that's supposed to brighten their spirits, do not make that happen. All this
If it happens, it won't be because of me.
I would prefer it not to happen at all. So if it's about to happen, prefer to disengage.
Of course.
Bring it back.
Of course.
Violence.
The Muckenfusses are the top priority of this party.
Muckenfuss is in the town.
And the town, yes.
But yes, I'll back you up. Sure, she wouldn't want to cause anything that would threaten her name either, so...
Well, that remains to be seen. We'll have to wait.
This is between you and me, I won't say anything. I will say that if I need backup, maybe Duncan back me up too, but I won't say for what reason. Is that fair? As backup, not saying why I'll backup, saying...
Will Duncan be willing to help you as backup if you don't tell him what's going on?
Probably, just saying, gonna have a discussion, Hey, that mansion was weird, man. Gave some weird vibes.
What kind of weird vibes?
Was uneery. Seemed like... Was like fear, right? Like, it was like
Yeah,
scary.
it was the first time you've ever been in the mansion.
It was like unsettling. Like, there was like... It's... Because before you said, when we were in the thing, it felt like something was like watching me. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like...
In a cornfield?
The cornfields, like I was being watched.
Similar feeling.
Was it like that, like I was being watched, or like that, like, something was wrong
It's
here?
that feeling that activates the sixth sense.
Like
that feeling of fight or flight, that feeling of
Yeah.
being watched,
Yeah.
that feeling of
Yeah.
danger.
Yeah, it was like this. I was in danger. I wanted to get out as soon as possible. It was just like, hey, I was in a war, man. Like, you know what I mean? But even me, it's just something unnatural. I'll say that. Does unnatural make sense? Yeah.
And you start to understand the rumors of witchcraft.
Yes. Well, I didn't want
When
to.
you spoke to Miss Hardcore, did she seem off a bit?
She seemed like she had more important things to do than talk to me. If that makes any sense.
It does.
It seemed like the town wasn't her concern. I don't know if like.
Really?
Yeah. Is that? I mean, that's pretty right, right?
Yeah, no, that's exactly it.
Okay. Good to know. Yes, but like I said, keep your distance, but be close enough to act if needed.
Okay.
Okay?
You got it. I'm heading
Alright.
back to the sheriff's office. You head back. Do you need me to be here, or can I head back to the sheriff's office and you join us when you're done?
No, I don't need you here. Not if you're gonna be shaking ladders like that. Go on. Go back to the office.
Fine.
I'll see you there soon.
Go to the sheriff's office.
Well, after some successful party planning, what adventures await us next time on Of Dice and Men? Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time in the Weird West.